Hey everyone, let's take a look at the second slide in this Lesson 1 digital practice. In this particular activity, you will be asked to identify dependent and independent quantities. Notice that you need to get 10 of these correct. Read, as always, what it says here. In this assignment, you'll be given a scenario and be asked to identify either the dependent or independent quantity. It's pretty straightforward. So now that we're ready, we hit I understand. Let's get started. And here's what happens. You're given a scenario, which you should, as always, read. The Elkwood Aquatic Society is working with various reptile species to increase their populations. The initial population of 450 endangered turtles tripled each year for the past 5 years. Identify the independent quantity for the scenario. So in this case, we have to find the two things that we're measuring with numbers. So our population of turtles, that is the number of turtles, and how much time has passed. So the question is, does the number of turtles depend on the amount of time that has passed, or does the amount of time that has passed depend on the number of turtles? Which one is the determining factor there? And so in this case, we would say that the amount of time that passes determines the number of turtles. That is to say that time is the independent variable, and the number of turtles is the dependent variable. That is, the number of turtles depends on how much time has passed. So reading the question, we're asked to identify the independent quantity for the scenario. So in this case, that would be time. So we would select that one, and then we can check our answer. And we see that, lo and behold, we were correct. If you are incorrect, and I will just click through till we get one of those. There we go. If we are incorrect, unlike most others, it won't actually tell you what the correct answer is. And if you think for just a second, you probably know why. Because if it wasn't this one, it had to be the other one. So read carefully. Identify which quantity depends on which other so that you know which is dependent and independent. Read the question carefully. It will ask for one or the other, and it won't always be the same. Also, these won't always necessarily have, like the dependent variable first and the independent variable second. They could switch up. So be careful and read everything carefully. Good luck, and as always, if you have questions, ask your instructor.